Hey guys, today I'm extremely excited. Today is actually a big day for me. I'm starting a new chapter and I'm really happy to be able to take you with me and share with you this exciting moment.
Little jean jacket, won't you let me in? I know your heart's hard and your legs are thin. You've seen death, he's called your name.
The first stop today is the trade office that is right behind me, a very glamorous building here in the city. It just looks old and ugly, but who cares?
I've seen him too, honey, I'm saying, honey, I'm saying,
Tschüss. Extremely happy this was the last step. It went the quickest after all of the visiting of the tax guys, the lawyers. This was now the final step, and this definitely needs to be celebrated, and you know me, there's just one way to celebrate it. You might have noticed over the past couple of days that I had a lot of business things to take care of, and it was all for this piece of paper. This right here is basically allowing me to open my own business. I'm like trading. I'm allowed to trade services and goods, and getting that was a whole lot of trouble. It's actually easy. You just go to the trade office, pay 20 euros and you get it. But because I already have another kind of business, my art, that is taxed differently, there were a whole lot of issues, problems that I had to solve and for myself. Because as an artist, I'm also insured over a special artist insurance. And if I open up a business, it's kind of colliding, there are conflicts, and I had to make sure there are no problems. So now I finally got it. I'm super happy, super excited, and it's actually about time to tell you why I'm opening this. So as an artist, by German law, you're allowed to do everything that has to do with art. So I'm allowed to produce my music, I'm allowed to do ghost productions and sell these kind of things. They are taxed differently, just by 7% instead of 19%. And to do things like mixing and mastering, which are not considered art, at least by the taxes, because you're not getting any copyrights, because you just change things and it's more a technical approach. I had to do this to be able to offer to you my mixing and mastering services. But it's also giving me permission to do a whole lot of other things that I wasn't able to do before. For example, a Patreon account would be now possible if I wanted to. I could also sell you sample CDs or Logic projects, give you lessons, all these kind of things that you requested. I'm still not sure if I will do them, but at least I now can do them if I want to. And I also planned a couple of very special things that I don't want to reveal right now, but as of now, I'm kind of opening my own studio. I will just have a website, a name for it, an email address to be able to do the mixing and mastering. This way my art kind of stuff is separated from the business or the production kind of things. This way it will be also separated in the taxes, and I will have less problems and be able to do both things. And believe me, it was so much trouble. Germany is such a bureaucratic. I have to look it up. We're now getting to the point where my English is definitely failing. Forget it. They are very strict and very detailed, and everything that has to do with law, taxes, opening businesses. Basically everything is very strict in Germany, very regulated. And to open up a business, you have to register at the place where I was today. Then you get a letter from the tax office, which is at another place in the city. And it's all a bit confusing. There are even 3 more places I will have to go to and just report to that I have this business now. But this is a big step. I'm now looking forward to a lot of new projects, and as you might know, my priority was always making music. This will definitely stay this way. Music is the main focus. The second thing will be the vlog, and the third thing, this new business project. Now is the big question how to name this company. I was thinking quite a long time. I came up with a couple of ideas. I didn't really like all of them. Coming up with names is really hard. Coming up with DJ artist names or label names or these kind of things is really hard and difficult for me. Just for example, for the radio show, it took me almost like a month just to come up with the name. And at the end we picked the first idea and the name isn't even that good. So I was going through some of my old photos just to try to come up with ideas. And actually I think like maybe 8 years ago I did events with Gordon. I already told you about it in an episode of Hangover Storytime. We made like every month a party in a club. We rented it, we booked DJs, and we failed big, but that's part of the Hangover Storytime. I might link it up down below. And these parties were called accents. It's like a word combination of access, sense, and I kind of like the name. It's cool. It doesn't really mean anything. It looks cool when you write it down. I still have the very old logo. I just need to maybe update it or just come up with something entirely new. And I have to say the timing signing this is just perfect, because tomorrow I'm having the recording session with a singer and songwriter. I think for 2 or maybe even 3 days. Then I have to DJ, and then it's probably Monday again. So getting this business kind of stuff all finished, all done before having again a longer musical session is really just perfect. So expect more music making for probably the next 2 weeks. And now it's just time to prepare a couple of things for tomorrow. Just getting a project with certain elements that we can start a bit faster tomorrow when the singer and songwriter is coming. I'm all done with work now, just heading out to meet Gordon. We have together the last business meeting to finally make this new company happen. Okay, we're now just 1 floor away from the lawyer, and I should probably stop filming. Everything back. We're in the wrong building. Okay, now we're in the right building. Everything done. Meeting went really great. So now some drinks.
Drinks? Seriously?
Yes, drinks. It's time for the Sky Bar. Gordon's first time up there.
Actually, I didn't know there is one.
Hi. Ist die Bar oben offen? Perfekt. Danke. Guckst, ob man schon trinken darf.
Seit 6 Minuten darf man, aber
Cheers.
Cheers.
I just realized I never really properly introduced to you Gordon. I never did, no. So now it's the time.
Hi.
That's Gordon.
Hi.
We know each other, I think, 15 years?
Pretty much 15.
Yeah, what, 10?
Fuck, we're
15?
old. Yeah, 15 years.
I think
somehow,
15,
yeah.
We went to school together, to this really cool school that was a lot of fun.
You let my dog like.
Yeah. Nice Brutus, that's right. And Gordon studied management, music management.
Yeah.
He's now done with it. He worked in New York for a label or a book?
Yeah,
what was
basically it's been a mixture of everything. This guy was
also events.
Events, everything, event
Can
consulting.
you name the event, the one in New York?
Actually, not. The connection was a bit. Yeah, it's a huge one actually. You know, we were somehow involved with Electric Zoo on my very first night in New York City. My boss just said like, "Hey, you want to go to like a tiny festival?" I said like, "Sure, dude, whatever."
Yeah.
Threw me some tickets and went to Randall Island. It was that year where a couple of people died. Actually, it was not that good.
They cancelled.
They cancelled. Yeah, they cancelled on.
But you stayed there half a year in New York.
Yeah.
Gordon also worked for Germany's biggest radio station, actually.
Biggest private,
yes,
like, but still is. Yeah.
That's also how I got my radio job there for 10 episodes. Didn't quite work out, but
unfortunately, that's
another story. What else did we do? Events together?
Oh yeah.
The Accents ones?
Yes.
Also didn't really work out.
No, but actually that's maybe or somehow how we started everything with this event thing. One day you came to me on the school ground saying like, "Hey dude, just introducing yourself. Yeah, I'm doing music too." And myself thought like, what the hell? Like this.
Gordon was already DJing when I just started with it.
I tried. Actually, I wasn't like really DJing, but I was involved like somehow with some older, cooler kids.
So you also DJed like 5 years, 6 years, produced music. So he basically knows everything that has to do with music somehow. So whenever I have a problem, I need suggestions, ideas, he's the first one I'm asking and just get good answers.
Thanks a lot. I really appreciate that.
Cheers.
So cheers to that.
And now it's time to celebrate and just drink. Look at that amazing view over the entirety of Düsseldorf. Instagram picture. I'm back at home. It's already quite late. I've been trying to make a website for this new Accents music project, but I'm really not the best web designer. I'm still struggling. I'm also trying to come up with a logo design idea. I still have the old logo, but I think it needs a redesign to look a bit more fancy and more like 2017 and not like it's 10 years old. By the way, I learned today something valuable that I want to share with you, and that's actually what my lawyer gets per hour, 350 euros. Luckily, he knows Gordon is a good friend of him, so I didn't have to pay. But that's a whole lot of money. Just imagine me being a lawyer instead of making the vlog, making my music. I would be so rich. So really think twice if you want to be a music producer and DJ. There are a lot of jobs out there that also make fun and won't be so hard. That's kind of bad and with a bad vibe. But sometimes that's just how it is. I'm still extremely happy about this new company and the new things that I can now do with it. Einen Lammdöner zum hier essen.
I've seen him too, honey, I'm the same. Honey, I'm